Is there anything you want to say before we dive into this? There were some questions submitted to the website from fans, so we're going to jump in with a couple of those, but I certainly wanted to toss to the band here to see if they want to preface it.
Oh, the open mic was great. I loved it. Is this like the most fun we've ever had at a show, or is it just me?
Excellent. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, by the way, we're gonna do a couple of the questions that were submitted, and we also like to open it up to you guys out there tonight. So I'll do a stage dive out there with the microphone in a couple of minutes. So, first question: what other titles did you consider besides "Give Up the Ghost"?
I didn't consider any, but I think Phil had a couple. "Children of the Universe," is that one? Was that really one of them?
I think so, yeah.
What was the other one though? It's something crazy that Phil came up with. But I think that we all really decided unanimously on "Give Up the Ghost" or "Giving Up the Ghost" or "Giving Up Ghosts." But "Give Up the Ghost." You can see that that's the best one.
All right. That's always a great question for musicians. How do you know when an album or a song is finally complete, and is it difficult to stop tinkering with it?
It's actually difficult for us to start tinkering. We get pushed really hard to add to a song once the performance is finished, because I don't know if it's just conceit or whatever it is, but whenever we finish a song, finish playing it, we think our work is done. So in the studio, we have to sort of be pushed to add to it or tinker with it. But when it comes to making a record, now that's a difficult thing to stop. They say that, they say that you don't ever finish a record, you just quit them. So, to answer your question, it's difficult to start tinkering with the songs, but it's difficult to finish the record.
I have to ask this one because I'm dying to know too. Who chose "Caroline" for Elton John to record with you? Why that song in particular?
Well, it's funny because I actually chose that for Elton John to play because I'm really influenced by this particular record, "Tumbleweed Connection." It's really funky, piano, crazy Elton John stuff. But it's funny because I actually didn't write the music to "Caroline." Phil did on a ukulele. Just walking around my house going, doo 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 doo. Tell it was just awful. Really stuck in my head. But so he finished the song and we recorded it, and all I could think about was Amarina and Elton John songs. So yeah, me. But Phil wrote it.
All right. Any questions out in the audience?
Yeah.
There you are. Give me a second. I'll run down there. I'm the mic runner tonight too. Oh, hello. Oh, it smells good. I haven't eaten yet. How about we just pass this over here?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Who are some of your heroes and why? I'm right here, ready.
Okay.
Who are some of your heroes and why for all of you?
Well, Elton John is one of my heroes because he's an amazing humanitarian, unbelievable musician, great singer, great songwriter, and he's had his band since the late 60s. So that's exciting to me that he's Elton John and yet still isn't just Elton John. He's Ray Toppin and his whole band. So he's my main hero. Patsy Cline, because she's one of the first powerful female voices I ever heard. Freddie Mercury. Those are musical heroes. Did you mean like political heroes or other heroes?
Yeah, let's do the whole spectrum. We've got time.
Well, Martin Luther King is one of my heroes, one of the great humanitarians. Jimmy Carter is one of my heroes. I'm a tentative fan and observer of Barack Obama, but an enthusiastic one. But what about you guys? Yeah, the Ramones and shit.
Probably like Johnny Ramone or something.
Tim?
I'd say the Ramones too.
Didn't you speak? Tell me about me.
We get to meet Johnny Ramone in LA actually, and I forgot to show him a huge Ramones tattoo on my back. But actually, it was the coolest thing because, like, thinking like the Ramones, like they're these big badass like punk rocker dudes. He was the sweetest dude ever. It was like, we're like, well, can you give us any advice? You want to come play on our record? He was like, well, I don't want to play on your record because I don't play anymore. I just collect baseball cards. But he goes, I'll tell you one thing. He goes, your musical career has these ups and downs. He goes, and just always stick with it no matter what. And this is right as we were getting dropped from Interscope, right, Billy? This is about 12 years ago or something. Anyway, just the sweetest guy ever. So.
And then shortly thereafter, they had met me and sunk to an all-time low.
It's like, so these are the lows. He was definitely right about that.
Well, hang in there.
Oh, yeah.
Julie Ramone says. Okay.
Over there.
You're gonna get a workout.
That's okay, I need it.
So this is a really funny random question for you that I just thought up because I thought, shit, Brandy's here, I better ask her something. So I was reading Curve magazine one time, and they're interviewing Katie Lang, and she said that if she ever had somebody play her in a movie, it would be Brandy Carlisle. Would you ever play Katie Lang in a movie? I mean, I just want to see what that haircut, for God's sake.
Well, which one? Are we talking like Katie Lang circa Super Dave? Or are we talking Katie Lang circa 1993?
I'm talking Katie Lang in a pinstripe suit, shaving Cindy Crawford.
Well, I've had that haircut. But fundamentally, I don't think I'm butch enough to play Katie Lang. I would, however, love to do the music. And, I mean, hell, I'd give it a shot. I love it.
You guys are making me work for this stuff. Keep talking to me.
All right. I have a big mouth.
Hey, who were just up on stage?
Hi.
Hi. You did such a great job, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I had a question for Josh. Why the cello?
I grew up, my father's a classical conductor, so I was kind of surrounded by my orchestra my entire life, and we'd go to little music camps with him a lot, and it was just the instrument that I chose. Kind of being around it a lot, it was my favorite sounding instrument, and just stuck with it. I think I was 8 years old when I asked to play, and started taking lessons right away.
Cool, thank you.
So, which is funny because it always is for the chicks.
Well, we're glad you did play.
She has a question for you. I've done my talking for the day. Anyway, you seem to have spiritual themes in your music and images from scripture. So what role does spirituality play for you?
Oh, the number one role in my life. I'm a really spiritual person. And I believe in the vastness of spirituality and its acceptance of everyone, regardless of anything. It's the number one role in my life.
I guess they want that same question for the rest of the band if they'd like to answer.
Oh, well, if they'd like to answer. Well, we all sit around and talk about it a lot, and spirituality plays different kinds of roles in each of our lives. I'm obviously a deeply spiritual person. I think that Phil is a truth seeker, and he's always seeking out truth about all different kinds of things: religion, science, politics. Josh is Jewish. And I think Tim is a lot like me in a really zen kind of spiritual place all the time. Yeah, you're welcome. You guys mind if I speak for you like that? And the twins. Where's the twins' mom? Joanne, did I do a good job speaking for them?